He's the man who turned laughter into an empire, the voice that changed Kenya's comedy scene forever. From humble beginnings in Kitui to becoming a household name across Africa. This is the inspiring story of Daniel Churchill Ndambuki, the man who built the stage for others to shine while building his own legacy. Welcome to today's episode. Churchill, the man who made Kenya laugh. Stick with us till the end as we uncover Churchill's journey, his net worth, career milestones, and 10 powerful facts that prove why he's more than just a comedian. He's a national treasure. Introduction and net worth. As of October 2025, Daniel Ndambuki, popularly known as Churchill, boasts an estimated net worth of over 400 million Kenyan shillings. He's not only a comedian, but also a radio host, TV producer, businessman, and motivational speaker. Through his shows, Churchill Live and Churchill Show, he has mentored hundreds of comedians who now dominate Kenya's entertainment industry. Churchill's ability to blend humor with wisdom made him one of Kenya's most respected entertainers. His empire stretches beyond comedy. He's a brand ambassador, philanthropist, and creative industry leader shaping the future of young talent. Early life, roots of a legend. Daniel Ndambuki was born on October 30th, 1977, in Kitui County, Kenya. He grew up in Machakos, where he attended Machakos Township Primary School and later Machakos High School. Life wasn't easy for young Daniel. He faced poverty, long walks to school, and countless challenges. But what he never lacked was a sense of humor. From a young age, he had a natural gift for storytelling and making people laugh. During school events, he would perform skits that left teachers and students in stitches, unknowingly laying the foundation for his future as Kenya's comedy king. Education and personal life. After high school, Churchill moved to Nairobi to pursue his dreams. He later joined Kenya Polytechnic University College, now known as the Technical University of Kenya, where he studied creative arts and theater. In his personal life, Churchill has managed to keep things very private. He is a family man, married with children, and has often spoken about how his family keeps him grounded despite his fame. He's also a Christian and often attributes his success to faith, hard work, and humility. Professional career, building a comedy empire. Churchill's rise to fame began in the early 2000s when he joined Kenya Broadcasting Corporation KBC. He got his first major break through the Redi Kaila's comedy group, where he performed alongside Walter Mongar, Nyambane, and Tony Njuguna. The trio became a sensation with their political satire, bringing laughter to a country that needed humor after years of political tension. But Churchill wanted something bigger. In 2007, he launched Churchill Live on NTV, a platform that revolutionized Kenyan comedy. By 2012, the show evolved into the Churchill Show and became a launching pad for stars like Eric Omondi, MCA Tricky, Teacher Wanjiku Budata, Mamato, and many more. He wasn't just entertaining. He was building an industry. Facts about Churchill's life. Here are amazing facts about Churchill that reveal the man behind the laughter. Keycap 1. He started performing in church before he ever appeared on TV. Keycap 2. Churchill is also a radio host, co-hosting Classic 105's Maina and King on I show alongside Maina Kajini for over 2 decades. Keycap 3 is one of the highest paid media personalities in East Africa. Keycap 4. Churchill owns Laugh Industry Limited, a company managing top comedians and events. Keycap 5. He has hosted over 1,000 episodes of Churchill Show and Churchill Raw. Keycap 6. Churchill shows have been used as a case study in African media universities due to their cultural impact. Keycap 7. He was the first Kenyan comedian to fill Kasarani Stadium during a live taping. Keycap 8. He has received multiple awards, including the Order of the Grand Warrior, OGW, from the President of Kenya for his contribution to entertainment. Keycap 9. Churchill is a mentor to over 300 upcoming comedians and actors. Keycap 10. Despite his fame, he remains one of the most humble and generous figures in Kenya's entertainment scene. House tour and car collection. Churchill lives a comfortable but modest life compared to his success. He owns a beautiful home in Karen, Nairobi, surrounded by green gardens and a private studio where he records creative content. His car collection includes a Range Rover Sport, Toyota Prado TX, and a Mercedes-Benz E-Class, all symbols of his hard work and persistence. However, he often says his real wealth lies in the laughter and love of the people. challenges, and comebacks. Like every great story, Churchill's journey hasn't been without challenges. In 2021, the Churchill Show was temporarily shut down due to the COVID-19 pandemic, leaving many comedians jobless. But Churchill refused to give up. He launched Churchill Show online, creating opportunities for digital comedians to thrive. He's faced criticism, business struggles, and loss of team members, but his resilience remains unmatched. Legacy and impact. Today, Churchill is not just a comedian. He's a cultural icon, a teacher, and a visionary who built Kenya's comedy industry from the ground up. Through laughter, he has empowered youth, inspired hope, and shaped pop culture in Kenya. He continues to host shows, nurture young talent, and promote creativity through his Laugh Festival events held across the country. Churchill's story proves one thing. Right arrow, you can start small, dream big, and still make millions smile along the way. From Kitui's dusty streets to national stages, Churchill's life is proof that laughter can build empires. So, the next time you hear his voice on Classic 105 or see a comedian making it big, remember, it all started with one man's dream to make Kenya laugh. If you enjoyed this story, hit like,